안녕하세요. dingpongcrate 환영합니다.
We are originally from Korea and we have been to Korea a few times. So we decided that it will be good to share things that you must bring or you must know when you are before you come or when you are here.
So this is going to be the helpful information for you guys who are traveling to Korea. So stay tuned right now and don't miss out all the messages we have to deliver for you. Guys, so K-eta is the electronic version of online for arrival card that you guys have to fill it out before you come to Korea, and it costs about 11,000 won, which is about around 10ish, something around there. But the Korea temporarily removed that, and they just make the United States and other foreigners who are list on the countries list of the 22 countries. They allow you to sign and fill out arrival card. It's a really tiny piece of paper. When you come to Korea, this is the only thing you gotta fill out is this paper right here. It says arrival card, and it's really simple. And this is the only thing you are required of. Fill out little teensy tiny paper. How easy is that to come to Korea? Boom! Alright, so I'm in the bank of Shinhan in Korea, okay? And so we got this T-money card right here, and this is for transportation, for bus, taxi, train, and any other things like that for it. So you have to have this to hop in and hop out to use this to tap. So for you to buy this thing, they don't accept credit card. It's only cash. So we came over here to the bank, and here's a receipt for it, and we use about $700 to change it. So when you change to Korean money, that's about 921 and 655 of Korean money. Okay, so this Korean money right here, this thing is 50,000, and you can think of this one as about $48 is how you can think of on this one. This one you can think of it as like about $9, depending on the exchange rate on this one. So I got a lot of this thing right here. Are we rich or what? No, I don't know if we're rich or not. It looks like a lot of money, but anyway, so I just wanted to tell you that you don't need a whole lot of money in Korea, because you can just use, most of them, a credit card. And every restaurant, every place you go, you know, you can use credit card. So you don't need a whole lot of cash. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys. Alright, so we're going to talk about apps and maps. And some of the apps we like to use are Naver, N-A-V-E-R. Another one is a Kakao Map, highly recommended. And Kakao Talk is another one highly recommended from us, okay? And then Google is the one, it's still workable. You can still search things. I use Google here as well. And Google only works for like transportation and bus system. But if you want to do like any walking or cycling or taxi or any that kind of service, it's a little bit lack on that one.
Here in Korea, there's a taxi everywhere. And
Oh my gosh.
funny thing about taxi, my brother-in-law operates taxi, and there's several different kinds of taxi, which is like a company taxi, personal taxi, or Uber taxi. They are all pretty much the same, and it's very safe to ride taxi. And I would like you to support personal taxi driver as well.
Local support is always good. Food delivery, it's something I'm not sure if you guys are going to use it or not, but you know, for those of you who does want to use food delivery, well, guess what? You're surprised for it, because their service is fantastic. Networking is fantastic. The moment you order the food, it comes really, really quick, and it's cheap. And you know what? The best part overall is you don't have to worry about tips.
When you arrive to Korea, you would like to go somewhere, but then the Airbnb time is not, quite there, and you don't know what to do with your luggage. Guess what?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There's several places that you can find, or airport, like train station, or some underground shopping center. They will have the lockers, so you can put your luggage in there, and you can go shop around, and then go back and get your luggage before you go to your Airbnb. So the service system is great in Korea.
Yeah, I mean, we were there at the palace, and we were at the Myeongdong, all the places in Seoul, and we saw so many of locker places. And so, but they're convenient and they're cheap too. All right, water and food. So the water is really, it's nothing but to say. It's drinkable, they're purified, and it's very, very safe to drink. And the most places you go, like restaurants and public places and things like that, if you want to get water, they have like a purified water, and you can just get your own cup or whatever, and you can just drink, and it's very, very safe. It's not like in Mexico where you have to worry about sickness, things like that. Korea is just so much modern. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff at all for water. However, the food, yeah, food is like, oh, it's like a king over here. I mean, they have a traditional Korean food here, and if you ever guys try like a kimchi jjigae, kimchi, bulgogi, japchae, you name it. I mean, it is everywhere, and you're not going to miss out anything on that one. And especially, they have a lot of foreign food here as well, like India food, European, Pakistani, you name it. I mean, it is there here. So food part, if you love food like me, yeah, this is the place for it.
When we went to Mexico or Italy, I'm not sure what
I
Europe,
remember those trips.
but we had to pay money to use the bathroom. So it's kind of hard when you are traveling, where is the bathroom, and I have to find the bathroom, and then somehow you do not have enough change. You hesitate to use bathroom. But in Korea, you do not have to worry. You can go use any bathroom, and they are clean.
Yeah, bathrooms everywhere, so it's worry-free for you guys. Culture. Korea practice culture heavily, just like any other country. But Korea, they're proud of their country, and the culture I'm talking about is respecting the elders. I'm here on the bus system, subway, it doesn't matter. They have a seat section for elder, and if you're sitting on one of those, Korean people, they automatically get up and offer the seat to elder people, so elder people can sit down. But it's not just the elder though, babies,
Little children,
or pregnant women, people like that.
Handicapped.
Yeah, things like that. And then another thing is bowing like this. Okay, we did that earlier. That is showing the respect to another person on that. I thought that we were impressed with that.
Also, you know how when you are eating dinner, you just eat or give it whoever. But in Korea, they always serve adult first. Adult or whoever is oldest.
Yeah. And then another one is taking the shoes off. If you ever have a chance to go to people's home, well, you have to automatically take your shoes off. It's a part of the culture. And then
must.
And the must, yeah. And then if you go to some Korean traditional restaurant and they don't have just a regular table, they have like a sit-down type of table. Oh yeah, those places you gotta take your shoes off to enter into the lower profile table to eat on that. SIM card is another thing that is kind of important for you guys because everyone likes to use your personal phone whatever country you go to, but especially in Korea, Korea's getting a SIM card is like very, very easy. You can do 2 different methods, okay? And I give you the one link and bottom of the screen, and you can do it all online, and you can get the confirmation code. You can just get an email, boom, scan. So when you come to the Korea, it's all set, and you can just get off the airport and boom, you're on the go because you have your data immediately. Another one is if you're at the airport and want to get the SIM card, well, there's like 3 or 4 companies offers it right in the airport for it. And so when we were looking here, we are staying in Korea for more than 30 days. So we saw the price for 30 days, and it was 71,900 won for it, which is about somewhere around $65 for it. And so, but when I give you the link, you kind of see what the pretty much average price for like 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, or 10 days. If you're staying for longer, 20 days, they offer those days for you guys. So check it out, okay? Korea is a 4-season country, and if you guys want to know when is a good time to go to travel to Korea, I would say cherry blossom, somewhere around March and April is awesome one. And then during the fall season, it is awesome because the changing of the leaves and stuff in color in the mountains and stuff is like breathtaking. And the mixture with the granite rock and then a tree, the changing colors and stuff, it is, it's such a knockout on that. And so during the summertime, it gets really, really hot as well. So whenever the season you're going to, pack the clothes according to those seasons and go from there. Yeah. But my wife's going to talk about humid and umbrellas and sunscreens.
You said it. I think just keep it that way.
Okay.
Just keep it that way, funny. During the day, it gets a little hot, so it's good to have a handkerchief and water bottle and a suntan lotion or sunscreen lotion and umbrella will be nice to have.
So those things are highly recommended here just because if you're not, you'll get noticed right away. That's all we're gonna say. Safety. Oh my gosh, I don't know what else to say about safety other than Korea is very, very safe. I mean, you don't have to worry about walking at night or anything like that. Reason I say that because the CCTV is everywhere in Korea. And even like her sister's house, just we were staying, and has, I counted, was 20 CCTV. Yeah, that's a lot. So really, anybody who report you, they can get the camera footage and boom, and then on that. And then important phone number if you ever ran into a situation. 119 is the medical one,
and 112 is for police.
Yeah.
And when you are walking around and if you see the police and you are lost, it might be good to ask them because they can show you or tell you how to get there.
And I'm really surprised that policemen don't even carry a gun here like America.
Yeah.
That's how safe it is, guys. So don't worry, you're in good hands.
In Korea, they are good at keeping the manner. So when you are riding escalator, you stay on the right side, and then other people can go left side, which is supposed to be everywhere. But here, they like to keep it that way. And then when people are going in and out of the bus or train, they always wait for you to go out first, and then you get on.
Yeah. Knowing the language really does help a lot. But in the main tourist area, you don't need to really worry about that because most everybody speaks English there. But if you go into the outside of the tourist area, speaking English is a little bit like on that. That was just so much of information for you guys, right? And so if you guys have a question about Korea or anything, let us know. We would love to respond to you back on any questions you have, and we will answer for you right away. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching our video, and we're gonna see you guys next time, okay? Meanwhile, we're gonna say sayonara.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 안녕히 계십시오.